If you have ever struggled with setting up debugger in Docker with Nuxt 3, this video is for you. I know that I struggled with it, and I'm happy to say I got it figured out finally. It's actually very, very easy. Once you figure out how easy it is, you're going to slap yourself if you ever had to struggle with it, as long as I struggled with it. I mean, I spent hours and hours trying to figure this out, and I just figured it out about 10 minutes ago, so I rushed to make this video so that you never have to struggle with it again. So, how do you do it? So firstly, let's get some setup here. I am running this Avantage app, which you can download. It's in open source GitHub repository, and I am running, that's Docker Compose PS, and I am running this inside of a container. Now, if I was running this outside of the container, it's quite easy to debug, but what we want to do is we want to debug inside of the container. So what does it look like to debug outside of the container? If I were to just go to my setup that I have normally, this is what it looks like. I will have it also linked in the description, and you can check out the repository. But here's what the general setup looks like. And if I run this, we will see that it exits. It does not do what we expect. So how do we actually run the debugger inside of Docker? It's quite easy. Let me show you. So if you haven't already downloaded this extension, there's a Remote Explorer extension. I believe Remote. I use it all the time for SSHing into servers. This one right here, Remote SSH. I believe that is the one that I am running. Let's see what it looks like. Yes, that's it. So we can see the icons are the same. So this is what is running, 14 million downloads from Microsoft, looking good. Now, if I open this up, we will see that I have my containers listed as well. So if I click on Avantage and I open it up, now this environment is as if I'm on a foreign server. And you will have to reinstall certain extensions. They're not automatically installed here. So for example, right before I did this video, I had to reinstall Volar, and you'll see it's installed. If I went to some other extensions, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I digress. The point is, you might have to reinstall some extensions or you won't have any syntax highlighting. But the exact same setup, and also I had to remake this file here. This file was not there because it's inside of the container. For whatever reason, that was not mapped in. So running the exact same setup, now when I run, you'll see I can open this in the browser and give it a second, and you will see, well, you can already see run and debug now. If I go to app.view, it's taking a second to start. Bam! Now we are running the debugger inside of the Docker container. As I said, it's very easy, but I wanted to make sure that I shared this information as quick as possible because I had struggled with it myself for so long and it was so annoying. Now you can see you can jump through and you can debug anything you want. So opening up that remote session is the way to go. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you in the next one.